Hey everyone, a nerd named Mark here. I'm reviewing it. It's time. Dandadan Volume 2. Because Turbo Granny and the eating of schlongs, that saga continues. Will Okarun get his member back? He does, honestly. And this volume, like the first one was just crazy introductions, everything this time around, this one was really good still with the humor and the action. I think the pacing this time was more balanced and leveled out compared to the first volume. I'm really digging the characters, and they're already planting the seed of like them kind of having feelings for each other, even though they're just friends. Momo Isa is, you know, she's a good character, good main female lead, and Okuran is, I like him. Okay, I like because I've said it in my first review. I'm into UFOs. I'm actually into like a lot of exorcist stuff and was that like ghosts and stuff. Like I'm into all that stuff. Bigfoot, cryptids. I love all that stuff. I'm not like tinfoil hat conspiracy theory level like obsessed, but it is cryptids and stuff like that really do appeal to me. And being more introduced and more stuff to Psycho, which is Momo's grandmother. It's there's if you saw the thumbnail, there's a giant crab, okay, that they have to outrun, as well as Turbo Granny, because now in order for them to lift the curse and defeat Turbo Granny, they have to beat her in a race basically to get out of the city. Because we find out different spirits that have territories that they're territorial over, and if they exit out of their territory, they get defeated. So this whole beginning of this volume is them basically running away from a giant crab, which is like the spirit dweller of that tunnel from the first one, and Turbo Granny, who Okurun has basically inside of him because he's cursed, so he can tap into those powers, which is really cool. So I'm trying not to spoil a lot of this. Okay, I'm trying my hardest not to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. Uh, Basically, after everything is resolved, we find out that Okurun is missing two key elements to his reproductive organ system. Now that he has his main piece back, he's missing two bits of it now, and uh, he lost them. Basically, and they've become like these two, like basically spiritual, like I guess items that can be used to uh, awaken or enhance someone's powers. We do. The name is escaping me, and I'm trying to find it. The name is escaping me, but luckily there's a glossary where you get to kind of see the names of people introduced. Um, so we get a new character. I forget her name already, and I don't want to waste too much time going through everything. She basically is now. She comes across as an antagonist. She's popular, good looking. She likes to tease the lesser nerdy people that she finds beneath her, and she'll be like, "Oh, I love, saying hi to them or waving at them, seeing the way they act. Like they think they have a chance that someone like I would actually care to talk to them or acknowledge them." And I'm like, "Oh wow, she got a bitch. All right." And she's kind of the opposite of Momo, who you could think she would be kind of like that in the beginning when she's first introduced in Volume One, but she's really not. And they butt heads, and she sees while they're running from Turbo Granny, Momo use her power, so she thinks she's a demon. She thinks she's basically the devil. So her whole thing is she wants to defeat her basically with a cross and a Bible. And so that was a lot of fun elements added in there, as well as learning about other spirits that have now, you know, that Momo's powers have awakened, and Okarun has some lingering Turbo Granny powers inside. So that added to more depth of story. I'm curious to see how this story will continue if everything is resolved with Okarun, if he and he's back to normal without being able to tap into the Turbo Granny Speed Force, so to speak. Um, but yeah, it's a really good. Like, I'm digging Dandadan. I look forward to Volume 3. My thing is, I wish, and we do get like in the front page, we got a full art for color for Momo, and then we get one with um, her again with our Turbo Granny infused Okaroon, which is really cool. Um, I'm hoping we get of more of the spirits, more introduction to it, because like I'm curious as what's gonna happen once Okaroon doesn't have any of these powers anymore. Like I was saying, like what's like, is he just gonna be kind of like our encyclopedia, our nerd, so to speak, that is gonna be, you know, trying to figure out all the information because Momo Ayase has powers now. So, and the grandmother's hilarious, Seiko. She is a great character. There's some moments where I was just like, this is hilarious. Especially when she's just like, oh, you got it back? We got to make sure everything's in working order. Show me. And he's like, I'm not showing you. And he's just like looking down. She's like, you got to show me. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous and hilarious at the same time. But I'm going to keep it short because I don't want to spoil too much. Definitely check out Dandadan Volume 2. It is really good. It's balancing some of the other, like, off some of the other manga I'm reading, which are like very rom-com, slice of life, and then Jujutsu Kaisen. So there's a nice little happy medium in there for Dandadan to fit in my current reading schedule of what I'm reading. Now I just gotta wait for Volume 3. If you have checked this manga out, let me know in the comments below. I'm always curious what everyone thinks of this. With that being said, I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget the subscribe button. We passed 900 subscribers, so now the next goal is to hit 1,000. That being said, my name is Mark. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.